I would like to talk about fallacies. There are two major fallacies that I would like to ensure that we are done with. Fallacy number one, that research is difficult. That research is a monster. That research is undoable. I would like to emphasize, for as long as you are moving in that journey, for as long as you are moving on that journey, for as long as all the questions that you have are answered, you shall surely complete your research and graduate. That is what I believe. And for sure, there is not even one student who has struggled in the miasma of research writing and remained in that situation for more than a year. I know a student who suffered in the process, failing defenses, going back and forth. But the maximum was 1 year. But look at it this way. How many years does it take an average graduate student to complete their master's program and to graduate? It takes more, much more than what is envisaged by the university before a student starts this journey. So we have to put aside the fallacies and walk on. The second fallacy, supervisor's role. Now, let me give you secrets. Every day that I sit in my office, the biggest agenda for me is research. Assisting researching students. So as I'm seated down there, students walk in. Some knock, some don't. As soon as they've walked in, I have two categories of students. There are those who walk in, sit down, and ask me one golden question. I need a supervisor, and I need a supervisor now. How do I get a supervisor? That's category number one. But there is another category of students who walk in and ask me a different question. What must I do for me to complete this monster called research? From where I sit, I can tell you within 5 minutes of your walking in, I could tell you a student who will complete this process faster. Please note, and I would like to emphasize this as the most important aspect of my preliminary discussions. Please note, your supervisor is not going to help you complete your research. It is you. Forget about that supervisor. We are very aware as academic administrators. We are very aware that supervisors, yes, have a key role, but we are so aware that students who depend on supervisors suffer so much, and in many cases would actually hit deadlocks before we go back. So a student who walks in and starts harassing me about supervisor, chances are, after they get a supervisor allocated, immediately they suffer academic constipation. Immediately. Because they have a lot of expectations. They expect the supervisor will carry their academic or research writing dreams. That will never happen. Please have it on record. Your supervisor has written their research. They are not ready to write another one. Number two, they are supervising many students. You are not the only one. You have to know where to get answers. Sharp students will know where to get answers. And that is what we'll be talking about. I'm moving to section B of my discussion.